My name is Yulia Zavadska. I'm a professional ballroom dancer and founder of Muse, a family-owned dance gown design studio. Working in a close partnership with Christian Clover allows us to handpick the most suitable and highest quality materials, decorative details and Swarovski crystals to create dresses and accessories that will make you shine. We also have a collection of elegant and comfortable practice wear that will make you feel your best in a studio. If you're looking for someone to design your dream glam on the dance floor that will make you stand out, check out our website. Let's talk about your vision for your next project.
Space up in the place, move your body to the bass. Space up, freak, freak, move your body to the beat. Space up in the place, move your body to the bass. Space up, freak, freak, move your body to the beat.
Thank you guys for spending time with us. I think it's good to show how you guys doing in such a weird times. How all this situation affected you?
Hi, first of all, thank you so much for having an interest in us and getting us to speak with and see our dear friends' faces. That's so important at this time. So weird time, that's for sure. I mean, I'm lucky. I'm so busy. I'm teaching. Students are trying to stay active and log in every day. I teach 6 days a week. We teach group classes, private lessons. So it's going on. Nothing can stop real dancers.
What is your favorite part of New Day? Like it's something so new for all world, like nobody ever had opportunity to stay in the house for so long. What do you love the most about it?
Go for it.
Loves to watch TV late at night.
Yeah,
So
I
relax,
stay
watch
really
TV,
late.
and being able to do that, something that under normal circumstances almost unheard of, because she's got so many lessons the next day, etc. So just to relax and be able to sleep in and all that for her anyway, that's awesome.
Yeah, I love nights. I'm a night owl, always been since I was a little girl. I don't like mornings. I love nights when it's quiet and it's my time. Last night we did like a little washing party for the finale of the Homeland with my son and his partner.
Nice.
So we do FaceTime and then we watch together and then we discuss what we saw. So we did this last night, and then Maurice went to bed and I stayed.
And that's only what we can do, right? To just see each other at the screen. Unfortunately, it's going to be such an awesome moment when we can hug each other. Would be really
We do virtual hugs with my students, and it's so cute. Parents are so happy that they're busy, and we're getting them off their hair for 3 hours a day, and parents like, yes, we have time for ourselves. So yeah, it's kind of weird, but kids are lucky. They have there's this online tournament going on right now, like in a different parts of the world, and it's fantastic. Kids submit their quarantine videos that they actually just kind of record themselves doing something, and then there is a championship. So our students take part in it. So we helping them to get prepared and everything. It's quite cool.
Judging? Are you judging?
I was judging the American level. Yes. It was cool. It was like about 40 videos that were sent to me, and I had to grade them in technique, musicality, and what else was and choreography. So it was very interesting to see. Mine was under 10 ballroom, so it was interesting to see how people in different parts of the world, from Israel, from Moldova, from Russia, from Latvia, American kids, how
united, right? Like in the same
I mean, it was cool. I mean, we did it for free. We did it as a, give back to the community, obviously. And it was very cool to see how everywhere, like the house is a house, and it's like everybody has their TV set and their couch. Sometimes you see kids dancing in their socks because parents don't want their hardwood floor to be straight. So it's very cool, and then somebody is more creative and somebody is less. But it was cool. It was like a week ago on Sunday, I had like the whole Sunday to grade great videos for two different online tournaments. It was pretty.
I have a little bit of professional question to you. Working with you on the same floor, you give a lot of energy of confidence, and you definitely a very professional person. How big part of that you actually translating in your mother's side of you, who you are to your son?
You don't want to know. You see, I'm actually, we spoke about it just yesterday with my students. I'm not a traditional mom that my child cannot go wrong. I had to, because he's a dancer as well, he had no choice, because when we came here, he was 9 years old and we had no money for babysitter, so he was in the studio. So to get him busy, exactly, I slapped him with the partner. Here's your partner, dance. So it was 2 years of really pain in the butt, like he didn't want to do it. And then in 2 years, he said to me, okay, I want more lessons and I want another partner. So that was an indication. So it wasn't easy. Italian's an alpha male. I'm an alpha female. We butt heads like crazy. It's very difficult to argue with me because I always know what I'm talking about. So I think. Listen, I open my mouth when I think I know what I'm talking about. Otherwise I wouldn't mention it. So it's tough because he always knew what he wanted. And I'm not the mom that the son is, oh, my child is always right. No, I'm the biggest critic. I'm the biggest supporter, but also the biggest, like, I know exactly when it's not going well. And I'm very honest with him, very open with him. And I tell you, it's like with my students, I never was afraid to confront and to be honest.
That's true. You actually seems like very straightforward person. I love that in people, that without knowing you too close, you definitely know this side of you right away. And it's cool.
It's always written on my face. Unfortunately, like, I don't have a poker face, and sometimes in life it's not a good thing because people can read me very well. But together with this, what you see, that's what you get. And I'm very honest. And when I love you with all my heart. When I hate you,
I see it. Maurice, how are you handling women like this in your life?
It's a very tough situation because I'm also very hard-headed. I am very stubborn. I don't have any patience. So it's a deadly combination. But the good thing is that we have a big house and we can be from each other. So we're not used to this. The most, under normal circumstances, the most we spend together is 1.5 hours, 2 hours at night, every night. And on weekends, she's gone. So for me to have her here 24/7, it's not something that I'm not used to. And it took a while, and still taking a while, but I think we're adjusting a little bit. But we're both praying that this is over soon.
I said to my friends, if at the end of the quarantine I'm in prison and he's dead, you know who killed him.
This is my husband. We are having our pizza with the cauliflower crust. It's the best lunch.
Cheers.
He is getting together his exercise machine. He's going to be hanging upside down. He was banging all over the place, and I was teaching, and I thought that the world came to an end. Love you all.
No, but to be honest, like, I travel so much, and I travel for coaching, I travel for judging, and it's tough. We're always in touch, and we constantly on the phone and stuff. But he's used to his ways of doing things in the house, and now I'm in the house, and I have my ways of doing things, and it's sometimes tough because I will mention something that I don't like, and he will mention something he doesn't like. So we trying to, whenever it's happening, I just go into my corner. He goes, I go to the basement, I teach, and that's it. That's good.
Generally, like men and women, such a different like creatures, it's really difficult to find balance. And I think it's hardest part for sport. Like in our partnership, and our communication, understanding each other for ballroom floor or for life, right? It's very difficult and probably the most tricky, but some people succeed and it's amazing. It's nice motivation, right? It's
Right.
really good.
No, absolutely. It's everything is a balancing act, isn't
Yeah.
it? Everything in life is to balance, and you know we all have our pluses and minuses. We got together in our being in our 40s, and it's you know it's tough when you get someone who's already set as human.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
It's tough. So we like I always think about it. Okay, you know, we both have pluses and minuses. What's over weights? You know, so we kind of compromise. Yeah,
And I
we
have
have to.
more pluses than minuses.
Awesome. What guys would you do right now if not all this craziness? Like what would you busy with? Of course, judging, of course, teaching, but do you have some events you're supposed to organize? Like what's going on with that?
Yeah, so we are part of we are part of two competitions in America. So we own two of us own one event in San Francisco by ourselves.
Yeah, I know about it.
Yeah, it goes International Grand Ball in San Francisco at the end of July, 24th, 26th of July. And this is our new baby. We are 2 years down the road, so this is supposed to be our third year. We're keeping our fingers crossed that we will be able to run it. We would love to make it happen. We are preparing. We getting everything lined up for that. Even if it's going to be just a local event, but we still would love to run it because we just love having people with us and love what we do. And then the other event seems like a little bit more realistic. It's the end of the year. It's in the first weekend of December. It's called King's Ball, and we own it together with our close friends Igor and Polina Pilipenchuk. We met in New York.
Yeah, I know. I competed with them. Yeah.
Right. So those are two events. So it's like you think that you are busy when you are competing, right? You know that. Like
Yes.
it's like
Your craziness started after.
right, and then you feel like, oh, when I stop, that's when I'm gonna have time to read books and travel and everything. Oh my God, how wrong we were, right? It's like now you wear so many hats.
Yes.
I'm very busy in the studio with the students, and it's 24/7 because one of my students, like some of them are very, very high level junior competitors that do junior Blackpool and international and world. So you're hands on with them. It's not like you can leave. And so I'm busy doing that. Then it's coaching. I'm very fortunate that people like my training, and they keep bringing me back when I go
I
somewhere.
have to stop you on that because your video shows like how strict you are, but in the same time, these sweet talks you have, this combination, this salad is like something else.
And you rise up, 2, 3. That's what I want to see, gentlemen. Let me see that. Ready? Let's go up, ultra mega pupsik. Let's go, my solnishka. We are doing same foot lunge. Let's go. Ready?
I can see how people can be really in love with you, like to work with you.
I mean, I'm not for everyone, for sure, because again, being very straightforward, I don't sugarcoat, especially with kids. Like I will always let them know when it's not happening. But then when they finally do what I want, I give them such a positive reinforcement, and they know, and they this is what I always love about kids. Kids are much smarter than we think they are.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
like really babies.
they know exactly when they are not doing something. So when you're giving them like, oh, good job, and they know they didn't do
No, it's not
job.
true.
Yeah, but then when you go, no, did you do your 100%? No, okay, so we'll talk when you do. So I have my things. I'm a little bit lucky, I guess, because by my education, I'm a math teacher. So I actually studied. Yeah, I actually studied how to teach at school.
So you teach at school, like you pretty much worked with kids all your life, right? Like that's your destiny. Same as my mom, she teach Russian language and literature. Like she wanted to work with kids, and that's how I'm in dance. Like eventually, it's really cool.
I started teaching dance before I started teaching math, and then at some point I always joke the math started interrupting with dance, so math had
Had to go, yes. Can you please, both of you, tell me some extremely fun part of your personalities, which people who work with you probably don't know?
Okay, so I'm always been on IT, on system engineering, system supports, etc. So that's my life. That's it's been forever, and so people see me as a business person, as an engineer, as a project manager, but they don't see my other side. Like they were very surprised to see my pictures dancing, for instance. They see that I do sculpture, I paint, I do sculpture, I do all kinds of artistic things.
You're an artist.
Yeah,
Inside your soul, as you creative person.
different. So
but
yes,
that's your whole family. I mean, his dad was so creative, like the sculptures and the pictures, and his brother paints, like the whole family. He's one of 9, so the whole family is quite artistic. I can't say what's my fun part that kids don't know, that my students don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Quite open, right? Like you have it, everything open to everyone.
Yeah, I mean, I love nature. I love nature. I love hiking. I love being outdoors. I don't swim. Nobody knows it, but I don't swim.
Why?
So I'm a water sign, but I don't like water. I like the hard surf. But I love to travel. I love being with friends. I love being with friends. My entire life, I always had very close friends. Like I love being with people. I'm not
The person who depends on people around. It's very tough times for you, I have to say right now.
for
Being
sure.
like
So
in the
it's thank God for technology. Like I get on the phone with my friends. I have my very close circle of people that I talk every day. Like I make sure that I talk to my sister, to my cousin, my friends. So like it's very important to me to stay in touch and to make sure my friends are okay. People around me are okay. Like it's always been like this. I'm not a loner.
You're in person, yeah.
Yeah.
And you can like, even again, I don't know you like overly close, just like a little bit work together, but seeing your son on the dance floor, like it says a lot, because I believe that this bright personality of the kids, like being that powerful, like inside the soul, it really takes good parents to like good raising to push it forward and to open those sides. So it's talk about you first of all.
Thank you. I mean, I was very lucky when my mom was alive, and Dad was born when I just immigrated to Israel. And for the first 9 years of his life, my mom was the person that basically brought him up. Because again, as my first immigration, America is my second immigration. My first immigration was Israel. So we had to survive. So I was born, and I started working literally 3 weeks after he was born. I started doing shows, dancing again, and that required travel. And my mom was the one who was with him, and she was phenomenal.
She did a good job, definitely. And it's amazing when young parents have such a support. Like we also lucky with 2 little kids, it's making everything. You can go towards your goals and you can break all walls like this, right? And again, your success right now shows that you had this support. I'm really happy like to see. I always think that it's amazing to have in our community people like this. It's nice motivation. It's really good help for people who have some kind of like troubles and challenges to see great examples. And it's always nice, even when I were on dance floor, it was always nice to see this like strict eyes on you as a judge. And now like when we judge together, like I feel this energy. It's definitely very professional. Guys, for 2 of you, I wish a lot of fun in one house, like spend some good time. Hopefully it's not gonna be too long. I hope your students can continue to succeed, and really hope that your competition gonna run, but it's not up to anyone. That's for sure.
Thank you so much, Yulichka.
Thank you so much. It's so nice to see you guys.
Everybody, and we cannot wait to see all of you guys back on the dance floor. I cannot wait to hug you all. It's gonna be a lot of hugging, a lot of crying.
Yes,
Sure.
sure. It's gonna be
Gonna
like
be
big
very
hug
emotional.
month probably after everything over. Okay, thanks. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you all.
И краткое. Громче, давай.